Tower of God episode 2 is now officially in the history books, everyone. And I have to say, this is a very interesting episode because Bam and this gentleman named Coon and Rack basically have to form a team because the first half of the second floor test is over, and everybody basically has 5 minutes to find a team of 3, or, and if all 3 team members aren't touching each other within the 5-minute time limit, everybody will automatically be eliminated. Now, Bam also reveals to his teammate Coon, which, by the way, forgive me, guys, if I'm butchering Rack or Coon's real name, I'm sorry, but Rack is sort of like this hunter that keeps referring to his former prey turned teammates as turtles, and Coon keeps referring to Rag as an alligator. And Bam also reveals to Coon after Coon asks Bam, how did you get a hold of the black mage sword? That's something only granted to the Jihad family. And it becomes very evident that this gentleman named Coon or Khan, or again, I'm just going to call him Coon until either the English dub comes out or I can get to my tell me his actual name. But anyway, it's evident that Coon could have alternative motives for wanting to make the official alliance with Bam, but Bam also reveals to his teammate that he doesn't remember anything about his past. Then what Rachel taught him, but before she disappeared to the top of the Tower of God to see the stars, and then once all teams have been formed, everybody is transported to this like little building where the next proctor, Leon Rue, I'm just going to call him the proctor because, again, the names in this episode, guys, are very hard to read on subtitles, so forgive me. But basically, guys, the proctor basically challenges or says that way too many of you survived the first part of the second floor's test, and so now we're going to have to cut some more of you. So he basically unleashes this giant tsunami wave, and basically the object is to be able to pass through the water, and if you can do that, you pass, and anybody that can't will unfortunately automatically fail the test and be eliminated from the tower. I don't know if I just stated this already, but this water is also what keeps is actually the power source of the Tower of God. So for some unknown reason, Bam was not pushed back behind the barrier of this giant water wall, and so the Proctor takes great interest in him and basically explains to him the inner workings of the Tower of God, and that basically you had everybody that has ever climbed the Tower of God has has been chosen by Erdan, the Tower's keeper, who we met in episode 1. And the Proctor also revealed this. Everyone who has ever climbed the Tower of Heaven is automatically born in the Tower of Heaven. So but what this Proctor doesn't know is that Bam actually opened the gate from, I guess we can assume, Earth, but that is not revealed. And obviously, Bam asked the Proctor because as a reward for automatically being able to pass and avoid the giant water wall to begin with, the Proctor says that he'll answer any questions that Bam asks, and then he obviously asks if he's seen Rachel, to which the Proctor responds no, but he does say that he does look forward to seeing Bam again, and that when he decides to stop climbing the Tower of God, he hopes he'll be able to find what he's been looking for. So yeah, guys, just overall, a lot of continuous world building. Still not a whole lot of questions answered, but yeah, I would consider this episode 2 of Tower of God to be more enjoyable than the first one, just simply because it has a very tuning exam throwback style, and episode 3 will have Bam and company enter the Red Floor.